there with you again, you know. Yes, we're there with you again. You know, so we're not going to leave you, but we have to do other things too, you know. We get caught up in other things, so we have to do it. When we see the rain come, I tell you, what a sweet feeling, man. The rain come, man. Give thanks for that. I hope it continue. You know, in the abundance of water, the fool get thirsty, you know. I will see a whole heap of thirsty people about the place, I know, because them never did harvest the water properly. And we still have the same dam, them a reservoir where they served 100 years ago. Well, only 1 million people did in Jamaica now, 3 million people plus. And them have the same amount of dam and reservoir feed the people them. So them have to go fix that. Ball out, every time rainfall, people ball out, so them can't get no water. Jamaica is, I was taught that Jamaica is the land of wood and water. You understand? Okay, so why you love Cabo, you know? Yes, why you love Cabo, why you love Vivina, why you love Shamara, who all the 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th away. You love Cabo, Mahat, Heru. Why you love? Yeah, man, we give thanks. No, say cutting edge and stepping ways is safe. When Cabo do it, you understand? Okay. A long time rhythm there, yes. New lyrics, same old rhythm. Douglas Booth coming through talking about the slave trade. It depends where slavery, it a grind slow, but a grind still. According to Damien. This month, them call it March. Today, them says the eyes of March. You know, is a, I don't know if people hear the saying, say, Romans countrymen, lend me your ears. It was a time in our history when the Roman Empire was like America now, world power. Roman Empire, and the Roman Empire did have an emperor named Julius Caesar. You know, Julius Caesar, July come from Julius Caesar, as him give it a name, you know. He have a month for himself, you know, like Augustus Caesar. It's Augustus Caesar, August. Septimus. Yes, it's Septimus, September. We have to know, said all of these names is either Greek or Roman, give it. Jesus Christus, Greek. All of these things is not our things. It's not our things. The world is shaped around the ideas of white people. White people shape it. And then them colonize and enslave and do other thing with other people, indigenous people. Now we see them do it in a Jamaica, yeah, with the indigenous people known as the Tainos and the Africans that was here before them. We know that Africans was here. How we know that? Because we have historians who scientifically show we how it happened and why it happened and when it happened. All of these places was inhabited by Africans. And then the Europeans come with them fire water and him gun and him bayonet and the disease and spread it over the land. Jamaica become a colony of the Spaniards. And because white people fighting against white people, the British come and fight the Spaniards and take it away from them. And it become a colony of England. And you have some places where the Spaniards them hold on pan, like Cuba, Puerto Rico and all these places. Them still maintain Spanish as them language. And then you have the French. Them hold on pan Guadeloupe, them hold on pan Martinique, and them hold on pan Haiti. And then you have the Dutch from Holland, them hold on pan Suriname and other places, and we can go on and on and on and on. But the point is that our consciousness and conscience and sometimes moral compass is shaped by Europeans. And it is very difficult to move away from it, because every day you get up, and even when you are asleep, you are surrounded by the concept that was given to us during our time here and the invasion that happened in Africa. We know, say, Africa, the Africans were enslaved by the Arabs. The Arabs enslaved Africa, especially northern Africa, where you still have Arabs now take over the whole of northern Africa, most of northern Africa. So them talk Arabic. And then you have the French influence there, because the French still in Africa. So the people them in Mali run them out. So you have Mauritania, you have Algeria, Tunisia, all up of them area there. The French are the foothold up there. So this is the cutting edge. Listen to Donovan Joseph, positive. So we talk about all the different European countries them invade with, also the Arabs. The thing with it is that people are the talk about the slave trade that took place with the Arabs who come across North Africa there and infiltrated, that even them language become like the national language of most countries, like Morocco, Tunisia, Mali. Well, them talk French more, I will put them in Mali still, but here I know. The reason why I mention that is to talk about what the influence is in Jamaica and how the ideas that we have, what we think says our ideas, and it have nothing to do with we. It's adopted ideas. We talk about the political idea, the religious idea, the eating idea, the dressing idea, the sexing idea, all of these ideas. They have nothing to do with we, But we become part of it, and it helps to build up white supremacy. So it's not that only white people can project white supremacy. Black people manifest white supremacy too. And you see, most black people life, they might help to build up white supremacy. So the white man do have to be present to have white supremacy flourishing. But him use symbols. And we say that, we keep saying that, but we have to say the same thing all the while, until you get it. See it? Because sometimes it's very difficult for a man hear something one time and want to hear it again and can't hear it because I don't remember what did I say. So we there have to do play like a record. We are recording in your ears. Keep saying it. So we there so now, and Rastafari come forward again, and it's something where we have to really have an anniversary for. We not celebrate it. We are remember it. We are remember it. It's in our memory. And really and truly, the memory is very important to how you view yourself in this time, yeah. Because memories is in the past, but the past actually become part of you, even though you're living in the present. So here we know. April, the 22nd of April, 1966. Sorry, 26 years. Haile Selassie come to Jamaica. And in 1963, Easter, them call it Holy Thursday and Bad Friday and Easter Sunday, the Rastafari community was pounced upon and was marked for death to eliminate Rastafari. And we survived. We survived so many things in our Jamaica that we're still there. And even though some gone, but some still there. We're there to tell the tale of the ones who gone. And to really move forward with what the ones them who gone had in mind and intention. So we depend this celebration. Well, I keep saying celebration. We depend this anniversary of the memory of what took place in St. James against the Rastafari community by the government of Jamaica. The government of Jamaica unleashed the most cruel atrocity against its own people. The atrocity that we'll never forget. We will never forget it. And one of the ways that we make sure that it is not forgotten is to have a gathering of Rastafari, the Rastafari community in St. James, where the atrocities took place. And this year is no different, because it's two things that happen in April, you know. The Coral Garden atrocity and the visit of His Majesty to Jamaica. Two of the main things in the calendar of Rastafari. So we're going to talk to Nani from the Rastafari Benevolent Council in them live a man thing of here, St. James, who has been doing a whole heap of work for the elders to even survive until now. And a lot of them survived through that 1963 incident, 1 year after them claim independence. 1 year after Jamaica declared independence. Jamaica said them independent from the 6th of August, 1962. And 1 year after, Rastafari was marked for death. Annihilate. That is what it was intended to do. Get rid of the ganja smoking, dirty head people them. I'm going to tell you, say, some people give me an article out of the newspaper. I'm going to go find it before the night done. Out of a newspaper in the Gleaner. Man, me I tell you, I'm going to come forward. This is Donovan Joseph. Hey, we're going to play a tune now where at the first, who are yellow Ras Ivy before we play to one yellow Ras Ivy, you know. Yeah, Ras Ivy. Give thanks, man. We're going to play a tune here where if it wasn't Ras Ivy I only hear about, I never know this tune here. I never know this tune here, Ras Ivy. I never hear it yet. And me get the tune, A Man I Am, A Man I Am. And you're not going to believe it's who sing it neither. So I'm going to play it and never tell you who sing it, you know. But this tune here, trust me, man, different. For the artists who do it, it's a total different from where you know the artists usually do. So listen to this. Man, may I tell you, John Holt in a different style. You know, say, believe you me, when you hear the range of these artists in terms of voice and in terms of subject matter, and even though the subject matter is, the whole of them is different, but them don't deviate. Them don't deviate into crazy talking and craziness. Them don't deviate. Them go straight ahead, straight forward. That is why, even though the man them gone, man, look on how long Bob dead. About 40 years Bob dead now, you know. And the youth them, I go on like say man them a picnic together. Well, a 70 year old them be, you know, 70, I think a 78 him would have be. You would have didn't know that. 40 years ago the man dead, and the man tune them still a play like it's nowadays music. You know? And even though the subject matter different in a most of them song them don't deviate. Yes. And it's really weird to say a man like a schizophrenic go on amongst the youth them now, him sing a tune over there so, and then him come way over there so and sing a tune gone way over there so. You know, it's not like you can't do it because you have license as an artist to do anything you want to do. But given what our music is and supposed to be, you wouldn't expect the deviation for so wide and far. You understand? Yeah, man, we love it. We love it and we love this tune, yeah. And it's this Ras I we are talking about who introduced me to the song a while ago.
Play forward.
You know, so me a bridging where people gang him down a Spanish Town Road. Not police, ordinary people who them build up this thing against Rastafari, the government build up this thing. That all the people them start to really treat Rasta in such a way where they would have hold on a Rasta man and cut off him locks with a buckle. A buckle. Them cut off him locks with. Spanish Town Road. Greetings, Nanny.
Greetings, Brother Muta. How are you?
Life is wonderful, man. Wonderful.
Give thanks.
Yes. Okay. So it's that time of the year again when we're going to really remember what took place in a what we call an anniversary. We want to tell the people what is going to happen this year, or if there's anything new what happened this year.
Yes, give thanks. This marks the 60th anniversary of the 1963 Coral Gardens atrocities. So we're trying to make it a little bit special. So we have planned a 2-day event at Jared Park.
So you're going back at Jared Park?
Yes.
Okay.
Montego Bay is, kind of starved for venues, in terms of what we want to do. Jared Park is quite big, so we want to